Hello Pisces, this is Natalia with your angel card reading for June 2015, and I'm doing this on behalf of astrolada.com. So Pisces, I drew two cards for you from my angel deck of cards. These are the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and there are some big messages and important messages indeed for you this month, Pisces. So let's start with the first card, which is the Solutions card. And this is Archangel Zadkiel depicted on the card here. And there's a burning torch at the side of him. He's pouring water from one cup into another cup. And he's got the rays of the sun beaming down on him in this very tranquil valley. He's got his feet in the water. So what does all of this mean? Well, June is a month of balance and compromise. There's a lot of patient, healing, forgiving energy going on for you this month, Pisces. And in fact, Archangel Zadkiel is the angel who will help us to release some of the things that we've been holding on to from the past, and also he helps us recover our memory about certain aspects of our past. So sometimes what we tend to do is we tend to look at past events and we tend to magnify them and change them a little bit to make them seem better, so we get a little bit sentimental about the past. Or sometimes we can actually make them seem far worse in our own minds. Well, Archangel Zadkiel is appearing to you this month to help you to let go of those things, to help you to see the past for how it really was. And when you do that, then you can begin to forgive and exercise some patience and self-control over your emotions, and reach this kind of inner compromise. So he's got a very soothing, calming, healing energy, this angel. And as the card says, your success truly does come from being objective and being able to compromise in June, being able to stand back, being able to look at things as they truly are, and to weigh things up. So, pouring the water from one cup into another he's deciding, does it go here, does it go there? He's got his feet in the water. So he's grounded, and actually, having his feet in the water as well, is connecting to the water energy, the emotions, and the water energy is also connected to the past for you here. And you being a Pisces and a water sign, it's just absolutely perfect fit for you. Then alongside that card, I drew the Strength card for you, which depicts Archangel Ariel. And Archangel Ariel is a very beautiful feminine archangel. She's always depicted riding a liger. I've invented a new animal. Riding a tiger or a lion, but certainly some majestic, very strong, powerful animal. And she knows how to control and how to work with this animal because of her inner strength, her inner knowing. She doesn't use force. She just has this gentle power. So it's a month for you tapping into this very gentle inner power that you've got, Pisces. And again, this is about kindness and forgiveness. And in a lot of ways, I feel as though this forgiveness is about forgiving yourself in some ways. So we all make mistakes, we all do things that we've maybe sometimes regret, or sometimes look back harshly upon and think, I wish I hadn't done that way, or wasn't that such a crazy, silly thing to do? Well, Archangel Ariel and Archangel Zadkiel are coming to you in June to tell you to stop beating yourself up, that actually the choices that you made and the things that you did are all part of your soul's journey. They're all part of the deal, in fact, and then some of the consequences of the actions we take and the choices we make. It's a bit like being put through a meat tenderizer. If you want a steak to be really lovely and lean and tender, then you have to bash it a lot. And the things that we go through, and sometimes they're things that appear to happen to us, or the choices that we make and go down a certain path, and then these certain things occur as a result of those, they're all part of that, so we can come out of the other side of it feeling a lot more just, we've opened ourselves up to far more possibilities by going through this tenderizing process. And when you're going through it at the time, it's really hard to see that as being a benefit to you. And I feel like June is an oasis of calm. It's a period in time when you can actually look back upon the recent past, upon the first few months of the year where you've maybe gone through some difficult times and some challenges and stretches, and see them for what they are and see how they've benefited you. But also to take your time to look back over the past, over the longer term, to forgive yourself and to forgive others, and to go through this kind of healing process and find the strength that you need to continue on the journey that leads you to becoming the whole you and the person that is very fulfilled. So along with that, I drew a goddess card for you, and this goddess is Sarasvati, and she is the goddess of the arts. Now, you're well known if you read any of the descriptions of what the typical characteristics of people who have a Pisces sun sign, that you're potentially a very creative person, and so creatively you just have it made, and creativity oozes out of you, Pisces, and creativity is not just about painting and drawing and making things. It can be musically, as on the card Sarasvati is depicted playing this. I think it looks like a lyre, and she's sitting there, surrounded by this swan and this beautiful lake. There's a lot of watery symbolism on the cards for you this month, so it's getting in touch with your water power and your water energy, Pisces. Excuse me. And she's very calm. So what Sarasvati is asking you to do this month, Pisces, is to express yourself through creative activities. And even if you don't make things, or you don't play an instrument, or you don't paint, there are ways to experience creativity. You can get involved with working with other people in doing something that creates something. If you've got kids, you can sit down and do something with them, because kids are so naturally creative and they love it when you join in and do things with them. It could be that you just create a really beautiful space in your home that you think about redecorating or remodeling a certain room or a certain area that you're spending a lot of time in that doesn't work for you. You could do something in the garden. You could do some reading, arrange some flowers, but just do something that enables you to be mindful, that enables you to take your mind off other things that have been bothering you and troubling you, and to just do what Sarasvati's doing in this picture. So she's sitting there and she's lost. She's completely absorbed in the practice of playing her instrument. She has this beautiful swan at the side of her who's very calm and gentle. And if you imagine, the whole image of a swan is gliding across the top of the water. Underneath, the legs are doing a lot of work. So instead of making your legs do loads of work this month, you want to just be gliding around. You've got the momentum now. You should be able to be very swan-like. And Sarasvati's got her foot on a lotus flower. And the lotus flower is all about blossoming and developing and new beginnings. And it's like a rebirth for you. So it feels like June is a very tender, gentle month, Pisces. The final card that I drew is from a deck of cards that I've created myself, and these are the by Natalia Oracle cards. And they have statements on them, so statements can be very powerful, and you can ask quite direct questions of these cards. And so the card that I drew for you this month, Pisces, is yes. Dive in, perfect timing. So again, the water symbolism, diving in. Dive into a new sense of self, a new sense of well-being in which you forgive yourself and you forgive others, that you lay the past behind you, that you thank the past for what it's given you and how it's enabled you to build your character and to be more aware of what your life's journey is all about. Dive into being creative and to expressing yourself through doing creative things, and but most of all, have confidence in yourself, have grace, have strength, and kindness for yourself. So I hope June is a wonderful month for you, Pisces, and I very much look forward to connecting with you again in July.